These are my favorite. These are my babies. The Yeezy Triple Black 750s. They're big, but at the same time, you can wear them with anything.
Patrick Mahomes is carving a path to legendary greatness, and he's certainly doing that in style, so let's find out how. Background. Patrick Mahomes, the 25-year-old quarterback, has risen to greatness rather quickly. He was born in Tyler, Texas, and was fond of playing football, baseball, and basketball while he was in school. His father was a famous MLB pitcher, whom he was named after and probably where he got his athletic prowess from. As you'd think, Mahomes had an unbelievable arm talent, and as part of his father's legacy, he was offered to play pro baseball.
Orioles baseball!
But Mahomes chose football instead. In fact, he quit baseball just in the second year of college to focus solely on football. As a junior, he led all NCAA Division I players in multiple categories, including passing yards at 5,025 and 41 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. He decided to skip his final year of eligibility to enter the NFL draft, where he was the 10th overall selection by the Chiefs. Mahomes had to spend his rookie season as a backup until the Chiefs did a few replacements and named Mahomes the starter. That season, he became the only quarterback in history to throw over 5,000 yards in a season in both college and the NFL.
Rush this time. Now they're throwing down the field, adjusting the rock. Caught! It's caught by DeMarcus Robinson!
At just the age of 23, he matched Dan Marino as the youngest ever to eclipse 5,000 yards in a single season. For this remarkable performance in his first season as a starter, he was named to the Pro Bowl, named first-time All-Pro, and won the NFL Offensive Player of the Year and NFL Most Valuable Player awards. Financial overview. It was clear that a franchise-changing superstar had been found. Soon, he not only started earning money from his football career, but also through a growing list of endorsements. He became the first football player in 2019 to sign an endorsement deal with Oakley, an official on-field partner of the league. Oakley is now launching a signature series in Mahomes' honor with a red design tying to his Texas Tech and Kansas City squads. Obviously, that is not it. He is also doing business with BioSteel, Adidas, State Farm, Head & Shoulders, and others. Mahomes has become the NFL ambassador and will most likely remain one for years to come. So clearly, a guy like that must earn a lot. In fact, if we were to give you a breakdown of Mahomes' net worth, it might shock you. Mahomes signed a 10-year contract with the Chiefs for $503 million. His agent confirmed that this deal promised Mahomes $477 million in guaranteed mechanisms and allows him to have outs in case that guarantee mechanism isn't exercised. This is the first $500 million player deal in sports history, and that doesn't even include a trade clause. Currently, his net worth can be estimated to around $30 million as of 2021, but according to the Chiefs' contract, it seems that his net worth will increase very soon. Stupidly expensive things owned by him. Mahomes claims that he does not have a particularly lavish taste and that money did not change the person he once was. Is that actually true though? You can decide for yourself. Mahomes recently purchased his own house in Kansas City, which looked absolutely ravishing. The house cost him around $2 million and is spread on 3,759 square feet. The mansion has a gorgeous pool as well as a home gym, and he shares the home with his girlfriend. This, however, is obviously a reasonable splurge for someone of Mahomes' caliber, but is he known for splurging on lots of stupidly expensive things though? He has quite the shoe collection. He gave Bleacher Report a tour of his gorgeous dream home, and a very significant part of that was a room that was made specifically to store his huge shoe collection, a total of up to 180 pairs. Among many other endorsements, he has had plenty of business with Adidas and is in fact one of the biggest names signed to the Adidas brand, which has allowed him to take full advantage of his access to the brand's merchandise. He quite literally has every coveted pair from the brand, much like a collector's dream, and every pair gets its own display lighting. He wanted to have a room in his home that can highlight every shoe he has ever gotten to ensure that he never forgets about a pair. He also has a camera placed specifically inside the shoe room to ensure none of his valuables ever go missing.
And so that's something that we have a passion for, and I'm glad that we have a room that we can kind of show that passion.
And the funny thing is, this wasn't even his own collection. He had to make some difficult decisions and lose a few before he transferred the rest to his new home, bringing it down to a total of 180. Another thing that Mahomes stupidly splurges on is his hair. Yes, the hairstyle that caught so much attention that it became Kansas City's most popular hairstyle.
She's shiny hair, style section.
According to the very specific barber he has, Mahomes has complicated hair and he doesn't have much time to fix it or spend time on it before or after his games, which can look bad for the face of the NFL in his press conferences. So his barber takes his sweet time to perfectly cut his hair in a way that it always looks good, which clearly takes a lot of precision, tools, and of course money, especially when you're getting a haircut by the biggest barber in the Midwest. Mahomes gets a haircut every Friday exactly at 4 p.m. He not only pays his barber a very handsome amount, but he also lets him enjoy benefits such as flying in Mahomes' jet. Mahomes had some serious prospects of a future in baseball, especially given his father's success in the sport, but as we discussed earlier, he quit that for his passion for football, which doesn't mean he didn't find his way into the family business though. He found a way towards baseball that was quite shocking for his fans. The Kansas City Royals announced a while back that Mahomes joined their ownership group as a minority owner. It's expected that he will soon become a majority owner though, given his great fortune. In case he is able to pull this off, he would become the first professional football player to own a major sports league franchise. The footballer really cares about accessorizing himself in the best way possible, which obviously means he buys the best of the best to stand out from the crowd. He was seen wearing the Rolex Yachtmaster 40 watch in Everose Gold, an absolutely luxurious watch that was probably the biggest piece of bling witnessed on Mahomes' wrist. It is definitely more of a status symbol than a mere watch. This watch has a diamond set dial and costs around $47,150. But what is that for a millionaire, right? And might I add, getting a closer look at the watch will really leave you in awe. Before 2016, NFL sponsor Hyundai used to give out free cars for anyone who won the award of Super Bowl MVP, but it stopped then, so Mahomes certainly didn't get a free car when he won the precious award. That obviously did not stop him from buying his own stylish set of wheels though, as Mahomes purchased his own Ferrari 812 Superfast to celebrate the binding of his new contract. This beauty has a V12 engine, 800 horsepower, and goes from 0 to 60 in only 2.9 seconds, and it cost him around $350,000. This car, according to Ferrari's website, is the fastest and most powerful Ferrari yet, which obviously comes as no shock that our MVP here didn't just buy a Ferrari, but in fact the most powerful and fastest car ever made available by the company for the public, and it comes with some jaw-dropping features that would really leave you yearning. Not to mention, Mahomes also signed an exclusive partnership with a private jet company that he did to facilitate the exhausting schedule NFL players have, because who really likes the time to travel like an average man?
A huge accomplishment in my life, and now it's about going out there and winning the Super Bowl.
With a private jet company being set in Kansas City, it makes it even easier for Mahomes to use his private jet whenever he pleases. He said, "I am proud to be associated with a growing local company in executive airshare, with this being my first season as the starting quarterback of the Chiefs. All of my focus needs to be on preparing myself. Every minute counts for me. Knowing that executive airshare is going to take care of my family and help me efficiently manage my time is a huge benefit." In conclusion, the footballer must be fond of splurging, but he also spends his money to benefit the people in need. He has a non-profit foundation in his name that is dedicated to improving the lives of children, so he definitely does his part in giving back to society. But I think we can all collectively establish that, contrary to what he said, the boy certainly has some lavish taste. With all that money though, who wouldn't? Which of these stupidly expensive ways to spend money were you most impressed with? And which seemed rather unnecessary to you? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Until next time.